how about we just don't have Casa Amor this year? How about that? Because I just feel like if we're not going to do the true spirit of Casa Amor, what's the point of doing it? If you couldn't find Casa Amor boys and girls that were actually going to turn heads, then maybe we just think about a different type of test that we can give all of the islanders this year. Disclaimer, I'm not saying that the Casa boys and girls are not good looking. What I'm saying is I don't think any of them look better than the main cast. And so if they don't look better than the people already in the villa, how on earth are they going to turn heads? Don't get me wrong, are the girls going to turn some of the boys' heads? Yeah, probably, but that's just because they all basically have no respect for the girls anyway. So they will do what all the past boys have done when it comes to Casa Amor, and they will explore their options, especially when they all know better and they all know that, you know, they've got a better thing going on at home. They will all still try to test their connection. I don't know, I feel like the Casa boys, especially this year, are a bit more disappointing than the Casa girls. Like, at least with the girls, I can see who they might couple up with, but on the Casa boys side, I can't tell you who's coupling up with who, because I feel like Mika's still gonna stick with Samraj, Jasmine is still gonna stick with Kevin, Ellie might even still stick with Finley, like, and that's when you know it's kind of bad, because they don't even know each other that well. So they also didn't give anyone who is like Lola's type or is going to try and graft Lola, I don't think. I mean, we might see it tomorrow's episode, but I don't think that's coming. I think they want the test to be primarily focused on Sean. And speaking of Sean, this thing with Charlene, I don't know, they have this nervous energy between them, and I just feel like I don't know whether they knew each other before the Love Island experience. I think they did mention they know each other, but like, how well did they know each other? Because this is giving like they've been dying to try this one out, you know? But interestingly, neither of them are saying it, but everybody can feel it. So I don't know, he seems too eager beaver. Compared to Lola, he seems very eager to test his connection. And I think one of the Casa girls brought him up on it, like, why would you need to test the connection? And he gave some BS answer. But in reality, everybody knows, like, you wouldn't need to test your connection. Like, you've already gone exclusive. You already told her that you love her. Like, what do you mean test your connection? Like, you love somebody. Like, were you just saying the words just to say the words? And this is why I think they're phonies, Sean and Lola. And while Lola got the short end of the stick by being voted as one of the least favourite girls, I think it definitely should have been more on Sean's side, because I think Lola does actually probably like him more than he likes her. I don't know if anyone peeked, but Kevin conveniently didn't mention that he suggested that they go on a break, him and Jasmine. Whereas Jasmine was very upfront, like, this is the perfect time for her, for Casa to come, because she's technically on a break. But he didn't mention that, and I'm telling you guys now, I'm calling it now, is so that he can be manipulative with it later on, despite the fact that he was the one that initiated the break.